Obama's previous term in office was marked by frosty relations with Israel's recently re-elected Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. However, expectations of a breakthrough on the most pressing issues appear low, even among US officials, and many see the much trumpeted visit as a PR stunt. RT's Paula Sleer reports.
When former American President George Bush visited Israel, his trip was dubbed Clear Skies. Pope Benedict XVI was cloaked white robe. Now it's Obama's turn.
We've called the visit the unshakable alliance. It is a sign of the extraordinary relations between Israel and the United States.
So extraordinary that the Prime Minister's office invited the public to choose one of these designs as the trip's official emblem. But relations between the two leaders are strained, and many believe the positive PR is nothing more than clever spin.
There are policy differences on Iran, on the Palestinian issue, on the attitude towards the rise of Islamist forces in countries like Egypt. What you see from Jerusalem nearby is not what you see from Washington at a distance.
Or from the Palestinian street, for that matter.
Obama came just to beautify the ugly face that Bush left. The American government works the same whether the president is Obama or Bush. The only difference is that one president smiles while the other does not.
This is likely to be the scene for the next 3 days while Obama's in town. Anger, frustration and raised fists. The streets of Palestine are also full of posters protesting the president's visit. In many of them, his face has been blacked out. Critics warn that if Obama doesn't confront Netanyahu on settlements and 67 borders, the visit could disintegrate into another diplomatic failure, and some say a renewal of violence in the Middle East.
We don't see ourselves leaving our communities. We've returned to places where the Jewish people have always wished to live there, and we live there with the encouragement of the support of the Israeli government.
When it comes to Iran, here too Obama and Netanyahu are at loggerheads. Obama is against an Israeli military strike, despite relations between the US and Iran being themselves quite strained.
Striking Iran, in spite of American explicit objections, would certainly hamper Israel's relations with the United States, might even break them altogether.
So for all its hype, Obama's visit for many is less of a compliment and more of an attempt by Washington to reaffirm its military alliance in pursuit of its economic interests.
The interest of the United States, it's in the resources of the Middle East and not in its people. And whoever thinks that it is the United States had changed that will prove differently.
Proof that comes at a price, literally. The 3-day trip cost millions of dollars. A high price for a visit with so little promise.
Paula Sleer, RT, Tel Aviv.